Okay. Circuit breakers checked. Next to ridge. Prime the engine. Clear.
Check 1, 2. Let's make sure. Check 1, 2. That's recording. That's good. All good. All good. Can you hear me? Can I hear you?
Yep.
Can I hear you now?
Yep.
There you are. Righty, iPad. Let's see. On. And that's good. And we'll turn to 123.75 for the radios here. And then 118.375 for the weather.
Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 17 Celsius. Dew point 12 Celsius. Altimeter 2987.
It makes a huge difference. I mean, huge.
Tracy Municipal Airport automated weather observation test 15.
Oh, they got a new system.
Zulu. Wind calm.
It's a different
Visibility
guy.
More than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 1.
And we're about 30.
Dew point 12 Celsius. Altimeter 2987 inches of mercury. Tracy Municipal Airport automated weather observation.
Cool. This will come on. This guy will come on. Ready? No, that's not what I want. Let's see if we're connected. Yes, we are. How come it says it can't determine our location?
Oh, it's lit up. What's it
It's
lit
still
up?
trying to find GPS. Ah, there we go. It should work now. Come on. Direct 2. So do you want to just putz and fly low up to Auburn?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, when they had the tires and everything off, they checked the brakes and they said everything looks really good. And so I was like, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
I couldn't hear me, so I thought maybe I wasn't working.
Because I can also control how much noise it takes to make it come on and that stuff. And this is a volume control for you, and that's a volume control for me. And then if there's a lot of background noise in the plane, I can put that on, and you won't hear the background noise until you talk. Okie dokie. Before takeoff checklist. Parking brakes are set. Cabin doors closed and locked. Not gonna fall out is yours.
I'm good.
Somebody just texted me. No, leave me alone and I'm gonna turn off. Gotta turn on blue here. And we're connected. Alright, we're good there, and we'll check the controls. Up is up, down is down. Rudders that way, good. Elevator trim is set for takeoff. Flight instruments check. One attitude indicator there. We're on the right altimeter. We are pointing about 115, 120 to the east. That looks good, that looks good. Fuel's full because I filled it up yesterday, and we'll skip that. Go direct. KAU. Enter. Mixture rich. Fuel selector is on both. Throttle to 1700 RPMs. Good drop. Carb heat. Good. A little bit of charging. Suction's good. Oil pressure's good. Temperature's starting to come up. And back down to 1,000. All the circuit breakers are still in. All of our lights are on. Radio set. Beacon. Everything's on. Transponder going to altitude. Parking brake release. Hit the timer. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is taking active 30. Going to be a departure to the northeast, Tracy traffic. You want to put your hands on the controls and feel what it feels like to take off?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, now wait a minute. So we're pulling up to take off, right?
Just a wee, so you'll feel it.
Okay.
I'll
I just don't want
to
to like resist it, so that's what I want to know.
get your feet on the pedals.
On the pedal, okay. All right.
So when we get to about 60 miles an hour is when we just kind of pull So, and it's just a gradual pull,
Okay.
is what it is.
Okay.
All right. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is on the roll on 30 and a departure to the north. Tracy traffic. So I've got my feet kind of controlling everything, and there we're at about 60 miles an hour. Go ahead and pull, just a wee. Pull more. There you go.
Oh, geez.
And just push it back a little bit now, and I'm going to trim to go down.
Okay.
And so I can trim it so that there's not a whole lot of force that you have to have on that. And it just allows you to not put a whole lot of control on it.
That was smooth. That was fun.
Yeah. So, I'll get that off of you. So what we're going to do now is we'll go out a little ways so we don't turn and fly over the city too loud.
Okay.
Because it's early in the morning. So, but see, if you let go, like if I let go, the plane's just continuing to climb because of the way it's set. And so now what we'll do is, this is our course to Auburn. We're going to go ahead and turn. Tracy traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike, we're making a right turn off of 30 to the north, Tracy traffic.
Gosh, you did this guy's yard.
And if you want, I mean, we're at 1,500 feet. Auburn Airport, let's see here, what the altitude of Auburn Airport is. We'll probably have to climb a little bit. So it's 1,500 feet. So if we fly at 1,500 feet most of the way and then climb up a little bit, we can do this. And just fly at 1,500 feet all the way up there. So you can see. We'll just stay out of everybody's airspace. Want to fly?
Sure.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm going to kick in a little rudder.
What does that mean?
Because we're kind of pushing that way because of the wind.
Oh, I can feel the wind.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get us leveled back down at 1,500 feet. So we're going to drop the nose just a little bit.
Okay, well, how do I do that again?
So it's just a little bit of a little tiny push. Drops the nose down, and so now we're going down just a little bit. So now you can pull back just a wee. There, that's good. And then what I'll do is once we get to 1,500 feet, I'll get the plane trimmed so that it should just maintain altitude. And then the only thing that you'd have to do would be to have your feet on the pedals.
Okay.
That if you're going to turn this way, you just push a little
With
bit
the
with your
feet,
right
not
foot.
with this?
Well, a little of both, because it's coordinated that you roll the plane plus rudders, and then if we go a little bit to the left, you push with your left foot.
Okay.
And so it makes what they call a coordinated turn.
Let me get this straight. The rudders are on the wings and they go up and down?
No, the rudder is on the tail, and it goes this way to make you turn. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you what the rudder does. So I'm going to push right rudder.
Right. Okay.
And I'm going to push left rudder.
Okay.
Okay. This is controlling the aileron. So if you look out on the wing tips there, you can kind of see those guys moving.
Okay.
It controls how the wing goes this way. And then this controls your
up and down.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. I didn't understand about the rudder thing.
Okay.
So now I get it. It's that thing on the end of the tail.
Yep. And that helps you when you're turning, instead of just turning and slipping like this, it ends up making a nice smooth turn
Okay.
is what happens. And I'm going to put Stockton's frequency on here. And see, once we kind of get the everything set,
254 traffic, 12 o'clock, 1 mile westbound, 2,500 stuff.
it kind of does its own thing. You know,
Okay.
it'll stay level. Every once in a while, I'll trim it a little bit just to make sure we're not going up, because we're going up just a little bit now, and you can see it rise here.
Okay, so how many, what does that mean? We're at,
So this is, we're at 1,600 feet
okay,
above mean sea level, so it's not above the ground, it's
Okay.
just above sea level. And then this is how fast we're going up or going down. So this is 1,000 feet a minute up, 1,000 feet a minute down. This is 500 feet a minute up, 500 feet a minute down, and then that's 100, 100, 100, and just counts.
okay,
And that way you can tell whether you're going up and down, whether you're doing it. Sometimes the wind and the turbulence does it, bounces you around, and you can see that little guy move.
yeah,
But typically what I do is I'll just watch it and just, you know, a little bit of forward pressure, a little bit of back pressure on the thing.
okay.
And I'll go ahead, let's go ahead and just go this way and we'll get out of Stockton's airspace because we're heading that
Okay.
way now. So just a little
Okay,
gradual
so a little
turn.
bit with my feet
Yeah,
and my
yeah,
hand.
just a tiny little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. And now straighten out.
Ah,
Yep, keep going. Because you have to put the plane back where it was.
I don't have the thing to tell me.
Well, this is a little
That's
guy
it.
here. That's
Okay,
it
so
there.
it needs to be like in the
So it
middle.
needs to be level. So,
Like that?
yep.
Okay.
Rudder service terminated, squawk VFR, good day.
I think I might drive how I fly how I drive, where I'm looking around and oh.
All right, and we are north and north, so that's good.
Is that smog?
Yeah, it's a little bit of smoke and haze and dust.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's a nice day. It might be a little windy this afternoon, so you might want to have 2 glasses of wine at lunch.
I have church tonight. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Okay.
I don't like to be buzzed unless other people are buzzed. too.
Okay, 1 glass.
Okay, 1 glass.
I can't have anything, so we'll get these up out of your way so you can
Okay.
see. And so all we're really doing is, let's, if I can zoom in on this. So all we're really doing is just following that little line, or this little line here.
Okay.
So,
So in a minute we have to go over that way a little bit?
we have to go back that way a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let me try this.
Good. Now straighten out.
Huh?
Get our wings level again. The reason that you're seeing us drift off like that is because the wind's blowing this way and it's just blowing us.
Oh, okay. So we're going to have to do that periodically to stay on track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or what I can do is I can put on the autopilot so it tracks this, and all you have to do is worrying about the turn, you know, the keeping us up and down.
No.
Good?
I want to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to pull us back up just slightly so you get a little bit of indication on this to get us back up to where that big thing's on the 5.
The 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
But just a wee, just a little bit.
Okay.
Now you can push it over just a wee and pull back now. Let it settle down. So we're going back down, so pull it back a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, push the nose over just a wee and
What do
let
you
it
mean
settle.
by the nose?
Nose of the plane. So
Oh,
just,
push it down a little bit.
yeah.
Okay, like that?
yeah, and then just kind of hold it there and we'll see how it's going to fly.
Okay.
Because once we get speed set and things like that, it should just, you know, stay level.
Okay.
I'll try to trim it so that you don't have to do a whole lot of that. So now we're doing good. This is at 0 and we're in level flight and we're good here.
Okay, what does this mean? I'm sorry, I'm
This
going to
means-
ask all these questions.
That's
like,
okay. This means you're going up or you're going down.
So I'm staying pretty level.
So as long as this is on 0, you're staying pretty level.
Okay.
And you have to watch this and you have to watch that.
How would I fix that, though?
You have to just pull up a little bit so you're not descending anymore
Okay, okay.
and get it back to 0. And if it goes where you climb, then you have to push down just a wee so that it settles at 0.
Okay.
And that's what you do is you watch your, altimeter. Now, right now you're going down, so
So
pull
I
up
pull
just
up
a wee.
little bit.
And it's just all little movements, that
Okay.
you're doing. Okay, just let it go, and it'll try to settle down. I'll turn us back this way a little bit. I'll pull back just a wee because we're going down again. Okay, now just
A little bit?
barely push the nose over.
Good, yeah, look at, we're at 5.
And then pull, and then you pull so that you stop the climb and stop the descent and let it see how it settles down.
Okay.
Because a lot of times when I'm flying, it's like once this gets set so that we're not climbing or anything, all I have to do is just this.
Do a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't have to pull up or pull
Now it's
down.
going down again, so...
So we must not be trimmed right. So what I'm going to do is, let me get it, okay, let go.
Okay.
Going back, oh, birds, nice. Let me see if we can get this thing settled. We do have a little bit of wind, and that may be what's,
Why we keep...
yeah. Okay, let's try that.
I didn't catch the call sign. Who was that going back to Tracy?
Let's see, you're climbing all of a sudden. So any little pull on this thing, sometimes will just put you into a little bit of a climb. And sometimes I just usually fly it where I'm just barely touching it. More birds. Those are all painful if you hit them.
What? I'm scared if we hit that.
There's been reports where the birds hit and they come right through all bloody. So now that we're out of Stockton's airspace, let's go ahead and turn a little bit that way.
Okay.
And we'll go around Lodi Airport. Okay, and now make your wings level again.
Okay.
Good.
That's at 254 North County. You still on?
But now you can feel a little bit of the wind.
I do, yeah. I didn't know if that was heat or wind.
It was really windy the other day when I was flying where I asked you to come out on Sunday.
Oh.
You would have probably pissed your
Like, take
pants.
me back home?
Yeah. It was pretty bouncy.
Yeah, if you're saying it's pretty bad, yeah, no.
I mean, it was okay. I could deal with it, but there were a couple of good moments there where the plane rocked and then boom, boom, you know.
Can you do me a favor? Just check real quick. 118.375 Tracy A. Watson. Let me know if you're getting broadcast.
So now you're going down again, so pull back.
Oh. Because I was watching that.
Well, but this is the more sensitive gauge, so now you're turning, so turn back.
This way?
So now push down a little bit. Because this is the one that's really sensitive.
Okay.
That will
Watch that one.
Watch this one, and then you got to watch that one too. So pull back.
It indicates 3,500. Rudder service terminated. Squawk vehicle.
Okay, let go.
Okay.
And then just barely push it forward a little bit, and just kind of let it settle down, and it should go back to level flight. Because if you end up doing a push-pull, the plane's just, you're just chasing the needles, and you're going up and down and up and down and up and down.
I can't get it to level out. It is going up and down.
Yeah, let me trim the thing down and let's see what happens here. And sometimes just blown by the wind, you know, it kind of will do that. Monday when I was flying, it's like the wind was blowing so bad that I had to pull the power way back because the plane just wanted to continue to climb coming out of it. Yeah, it's just like, oh, geez. Yeah, there's a little bit of wind.
Oh, there's a lot of bit of wind.
Okay, should be good.
I feel it. It's very windy.
Yeah, this is nothing. So go ahead and point us kind of that way and keep the wings level. I'll help you pull back here just a little bit. There you go.
Okay. I think you should take over now.
Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah. This bumpy stuff, I'm gonna overreact. It won't be good.
Yeah. And it may just be because we're down low.
Yeah?
You know, that.
Why? If we go higher, it's smoother?
It might be. We can do that. We'll go up to 3,500 feet.
Yeah, let's try it.
All right.
All right, 6 Mike Alpha, North California, Stockton, altimeter 2987.
Okay.
And so you see,
North California, how can I help?
we are climbing 300-400 feet a minute.
Okay, this is, so we're almost to 2,000, right?
Almost to 2,000,
Okay.
so 1,700, and once this gets to 0 and 2,
Okay.
then we'll be 2,000.
354. Marina Golf Radar contact 5 miles northwest of Kingdon Airport, altimeter 2987, say altitude leaving. Marina Golf, thank you. Contact approach 127.4. Yeah.
So now we're over 2,000 feet and going up. But you can see, like with the dust and stuff out there, that it's kind of blowing, that you can, you know,
Right.
get an idea of what the wind is doing. look nice today.
Thank you. It's amazing how straight these farm things are.
They do it with computer and GPS to do the rows and everything. The tractors,
do?
yeah, the tractors have GPS in them, and that's how they get them so straight.
Oh, they look so cool from up here.
Yeah. And a lot, and up here, that's probably all grapes.
It's
for
what?
wine. It's all probably grapes for wine.
You think?
Yeah, around Lodi, yeah.
Oh.
Are you hungry?
Starving.
Good.
Hopefully we won't have to wait too long.
I know.
But we're probably going to be showing up at a prime time, so.
Probably 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
You just have to be back by 5, right?
Yeah.
So there's somebody flying that is out here at the same altitude we are, but they're going away from us. But I can't see them.
Well, there's so much fog or dirt.
Yeah, it's just dirty air.
Horrible. Are those fires still burning?
Yes, they are. So that's what, it isn't helping much either. That, I mean, the wind coming up, and getting the breeze helps to blow some of it out. But
Right.
Commander 6 Mike Delta, NorCal approach, how can I help?
and they're each passing behind us, same altitude.
I don't see anything.
6 Mike Delta, the Livermore Aegis is operating normally as far as I know. I can read you the weather, status X-ray. At 1502 Zulu, wind calm. Visibility 10, ceiling 1000 broken, altimeter 291 runway.
It's showing that there's somebody like 100 feet below us. And it's like I'm just going to climb because I just don't like it.
Where do you see that at?
Right there, the 0.
Oh, man, they're right below us, huh?
Alexander 06 Mike Delta, squawk 4626.
Unless it's picking up me. That'd be the only thing that it's, it's gotten an echo of my own transponder. Because now it's disappeared.
Oh.
Yeah, now it's gone, which is really weird, but shit happens.
Okay, 767 Golf, NorCal approach, Stockton, altimeter 2987. Have you had a chance to get the weather at Hayward?
All right, we're going to drop back down again.
76 Golf, Roger. Do you intend landing VFR, or do you have other intentions?
And we'll switch to 2510 because that's the next frequency.
I guess what I'm getting at is the reference to 1,400 foot broken steel. You're going to try and get in VFR, or are you going to make a request for an IFR clearance?
Thanks. Why don't we go ahead and make a request for the IFR 7 Golf.
67 Golf, Roger. Which approach are you going to prefer, the localizer diameter runway 28 left or the RNAV runway 28 left?
The RNAV 28 left, please.
67 Golf, Roger. Maintain VFR at or above 6,000 and maintain VFR via your navigation to Akavi. Join the RNAV track there. Expect IFR clearance at Akavi.
Okay, 6,000 to Akavi, 7 Golf.
forgot to bring binoculars again.
Hey, what?
I forgot to bring binoculars
Oh,
again.
we need to get some good ones,
Every
though.
time.
Do you have some?
No. I have a junky pair, but not a... It's just a little one.
Yeah.
906 Mike Delta, maintain 3,500 VFR condition, heading 140, expect clearance.
But sometimes I can't figure out what stuff is on the ground, you know?
Yeah.
I like to look.
Yeah, that must have been an echo of us that it was seeing for some reason. I've heard that that's happened before.
Oh.
It's just kind of unnerving. It's like, what the fuck?
Do they see it or we just see it?
We just see it.
Oh. So what happens, I mean, that's your thing, if you don't have one of those in here?
Then you have to look.
Oh, okay.
So then you're looking for traffic, or...
And then they just kind of tell you this is this, this is that?
Right, or you're talking to these guys on the radio, and then they're looking kind of similar to what... But theirs is way better. The same thing. And they're looking at traffic and telling you what's going on with the traffic. But this, to me, is... If I talk to them and look at this, it's good.
Right, because you can actually spot. Right.
But since we have this and there's not a whole lot of traffic in the sky right now, you know, we can look at this and we've got a plane here 5,100 feet above us. There's one out there 1,200 feet below us.
That's what I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a plane that's at 5,100 feet?
Above us.
Okay.
So he's up at, I mean, we're at 3,500, so he's up at
Like
8,000 something.
Oh.
And we got 24 minutes till we get there.
Okay. I'm really, really hungry. I can't believe how hungry I am.
You really?
I didn't eat anything. I should have.
I ended up eating a little, well, I had a wrap yesterday. And a yogurt.
You didn't eat nothing this morning?
No. I had coffee.
Yeah, that's what I had. We were so busy at work yesterday. Oh my God. Could not keep up.
For a Friday though, huh?
Especially for a holiday weekend, we thought it was going to be kind of slow. But no way.
Wow.
And then there's one customer that seems to, when they put an order in, we close at 3:30.
Yeah.
They put orders in like 2:45.
Of course they do.
Freaking crate that has all kinds of stuff.
And so they have to go pull it and get it on the truck?
Yep.
And is that for delivery same day or?
Next day.
Wow.
But because we have to leave so early because most of it's in the Bay Area, it has to be on the trucks the night before.
Oh, yeah. So it won't get them until Tuesday.
Yeah.
So what I did is I turned on the autopilot to hold our altitude, and it's going to go back and pick up our course to Auburn, so we're heading back to the course line.
Okay.
And then once we get there, it'll turn back. I mean, I guess I could head direct to Auburn now.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
And it'll just head back now and pick up our course.
It seems like we're going this way. Shouldn't we be going that way?
Well, it'll pick this back up. I entered the course line to pick us up to go direct to Auburn now. So it's going to kind of point us this direction.
Yeah, the weather is, I mean, the sky is horrible compared to before when we flew here.
3267 Golf, contact approach 125.35.
Yeah, the last time we came up, the visibility was really
Clear,
good.
yeah.
But see how we got up a little bit higher and it smoothed out?
Yeah.
So sometimes you just have to go with that. Sometimes there's just no way of getting out of it. You know, and it's just bumpy, bumpy, bumpy.
Approach the number 232 Papa Lima, VFR request.
232 Papa Lima, NorCal approach, how can I help?
Oh, thanks. 2 Papa Lima, just departed Byron. VFR to Echo 16, like to get flight following with you. I'll be cruising at 5,500.
2 Papa Lima, what is your type aircraft?
Cirrus SR-20 Slant Golf, for 2 Papa Lima.
Cirrus 2 Papa Lima, squawk 0340.
Squawk 0340 for 2 Papa Lima.
What's below us now? What place is that?
Elk Grove, maybe?
Okay.
130, Dr. Fowler, approach course.
Let's see. Yeah, we're kind of over Elk Grove.
Yeah.
There's 2 Papa Lima, out of contact 4 miles southeast of Byron Airport, Stockton, altimeter 2987, stay altitude.
2987 and 1,800. Right to 170, 6 Mike Delta. And NorCal, Centurion 99 Yankee Zulu joins you. We're 8,000 feet, we have X-ray.
Centurion 99 Yankee Zulu, NorCal approach, you said to maintain 6.
Is that your prayer reeds you're holding on to?
Oh, no, it's in a knot. It's driving me crazy. I'm going to take it off when I get there and fix it.
A little more if we could.
Got tangled up.
Oh.
I just have to unhook it and do it when I get there.
How's your girls doing and everybody?
Really good.
Did they have an okay time in San Diego?
They did. They had a really good time.
Yeah, Jack posted a couple of pictures.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. But you're right, Kayla did lose a lot of weight.
Yeah, she did, huh? I know, she's tiny. Tinier than all 3 of them now.
So there's Folsom Lake in front of us.
Okay.
6 Mike Delta traffic, no fact.
6 Mike Delta, right.
And that's Rancho Cordova out here, which is just a little bit north of Sacramento. And there's downtown Sacramento down there, you can see. That's a little airport right there.
Where?
Right down there, it looks like. I think that's Rancho Murrieta.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah.
It's Rancho Murrieta is what that is.
I don't think planes are allowed to fly over Tahoe Lake, huh? Cause they are, because nobody did that there. I kept looking out to see if people... It was really quiet.
Yeah, you can fly over the lake.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought maybe there was a thing that you weren't allowed because I thought more people would do it.
Usually with the planes, I mean, this plane could fly into Tahoe, but you'd have to fly in early in the morning like this.
Yeah.
Just so that it's not bumpy air, and then leave the following morning at the same time. But a lot of the planes that fly into Lake Tahoe and stuff are high performance, and it's like they just climb out and go. That they're not interested
Why?
in
Is it
sightseeing and
hard
stuff.
to get out of there?
Because the airport is so high, the plane, I mean, it's just the performance of a plane as you go higher and higher, you lose performance and be able to climb, that kind of stuff with the engine. So if you don't have a really high-performance plane that's got a good, strong engine to it, there's been crashes at Tahoe where people have been too heavy and they smacked into trees and stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So, so Tahoe, and then you add in heat, where it gets into what they call density altitude. So all of a sudden now, even though you're at, let's say, 6,000 feet, the heat adds another layer of it. So it puts the airport, what your plane feels is 9,000 feet. And so your performance drastically is reduced as you go up in altitude, especially with these kind of engines, the smaller engines, that you could have, you know, 2 people in the plane full of luggage and stuff, and you'd never be able to climb out over the mountain.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So you have to really watch the weight of the plane and how much fuel you got on board so you can keep the plane light enough.
Make sure. Oh, that's a trip, huh? Yeah, that's probably why then I didn't see that many, because I was like, I was surprised.
So we've got a plane that is 1,500 feet below us to the back here. There's one 600-700 feet, another one 2,000 feet there. It looks like a lot of them are heading to Auburn for breakfast.
Are you kidding? They're going to beat us all there.
We're going as fast as we can.
Yeah, look at them all, man.
Yeah, so we're going to have to kind of keep our eyes open.
There's like 5 or 6, huh?
Yeah. There's one 1,400 feet back behind. There he is out there. It's a helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Probably like a medical helicopter or something.
9 Yankee Zulu to set of 18 5,000.
We're down to 5,000 now, 9 Yankee Zulu.
But, you know, you can kind of see, you know, out there a little bit, but it is, I mean, we're right at where the smoke layer it kind of is.
Yeah.
Still see the helicopter?
Closer.
Yeah, he's going right under us, behind
Yeah,
us.
he is.
Yeah.
SoCal Southwest 4012 descending out of
Weird to kind of see that kind of stuff. What's really weird is seeing planes above you that are, you know, very
Really?
close.
Yeah.
And it's like you look up and it's like, that's just weird,
Yeah.
you know?
24.
Is that one over there?
A plane?
What is that? It's just
I don't see what you're looking at.
maybe it's just a reflector of something.
Yeah, I don't see anything out there.
Yeah, no, I don't see it.
But it's one of those things that, you know, you're kind of, this helps, but you're always kind of looking for traffic out there. I mean, I've got one that's 1,800 feet out over the lake below us here. There's one 400 feet below us, 700 feet below us, 500 feet below us. The helicopter just passed behind us. I see one out there over the lake, so that's got to be the one that's 1,700 feet below us.
Anything. I don't know how you spot these planes. The only reason I can see the helicopters is because of the propeller.
Yeah.
I
just saw a little white dot out there.
Oh.
It was all I really saw.
to set of 18 3,500.
I can't imagine jumping out of a plane at 12,000 feet. It seems would be pretty scary right now.
It would.
Let's a little closer to Echo and 6. I'm going to need just to pop up to pick up the RNAV GPS.
And there's another plane that is out here, almost in front of us. He's now almost the same altitude we are.
121.3, and just let them know if you're going to need that.
He is same altitude now, but he's quite a ways in front of me. He's 5 miles out there.
Direct UHUD now for 9 Yankee Zulu.
The one that's going this way?
Yeah, this one here.
Now he's, okay.
Southeastbound altitude unknown.
So we'll just have to watch for that one. Now he's 200 feet below us. I'm going to turn the plane.
You get any lower for 9 Yankee Zulu?
Bonanza 640, 5 miles from Jessom, turn right heading 220, maintain 3,500. Still established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 25 right approach.
It seems like he's out there orbiting around the lake.
Yeah,
you know,
I
and
still
it's
don't
like,
see him now.
I don't either.
They make that lake look so big on that screen, but it's not that big.
Yeah.
UHUD at or above 3,500, cleared straight in RNAV runway 25 right approach.
That's UHUD at or above 3,500, cleared for the RNAV approach by 9 Yankee Zulu.
Still don't see him. But it says it's 200 feet below us out there, so I'll just avoid the lake.
Stockton Lima, current Stockton altimeter 2987, Edith Yankee now
I-
turn at Livermore.
Oh, maybe that's a boat.
Wind calm, visibility 10, few clouds, 1,000 altimeter.
Heading across the other side of the lake now.
StarCal, this is Mooney, 701 Juliet Mike. I am at 1,500, climbing the 5,500 just off of Byron, requesting flight following to Santa Maria. Sierra Mike X-ray at 5,500.
Yeah, I don't see him. But we've got other
Mike NorCal approach.
targets out there in front of us.
Altimeter 2987.
29871 Juliet Mike.
21 Juliet Mike, plus 3671.
If we can hear Auburn.
One for 99 Yankee Zulu.
And so there's one.
South of Byron Airport, Stockton altimeter.
This is 5 miles, so he's quite a ways out there, 300 feet above us.
Climbing the 5,005.
21 Juliet Mike, roger. Turn 20 degrees left vector for traffic.
The one that's going this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can kind of see this blue line is our track.
Right.
That's his track. That's all their tracks of which way they're headed. And then the pluses and the minuses are how far they are above us or below us based on our altitude that we're here.
Okay.
12 o'clock and 4 miles southwestbound, 3,500 Centurion.
1 Juliet Mike, I'm looking for him.
Doing okay?
Yeah, just looking, seeing if I could find him. I can't see anything today.
From 9 Yankee Zulu.
Well, there's still, I mean, this guy's still, he's 300 feet above us, but he's 4 miles out there. So, oh, there he is, way out there. There's a little black dot, looks like a fly. You see it out there?
No.
Look right over the top of the hills and you'll see this little black dot going right there.
640, weather service terminated, contact Livermore Tower 1.
No.
Number 1 Juliet Mike.
When I wear my polarized sunglasses, I can pick them out really easily. Yeah.
Oh.
1 Juliet Mike, I'm still looking for him.
But yeah, they're really hard to find. That's why I love this thing on the iPad, because it just, you know, helps so keep you a little bit safer. with as many people that are flying now. You know, I read an article that, you know, plane sales are up and people are paying premium prices for planes now because more people can afford to fly, and there's just,
traffic taxi behind you, no fact.
and there's a lot of crazies out there that it's like they shouldn't be flying, but just because you get your pilot's license, you know, it's like some of them drive like, or fly like they drive, you know?
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
It's like, yeah. I'm trying to pick up the weather for Auburn, but I'm not hearing anything. We're still quite a ways out though. We're 10 miles out. But since we're 10 miles out, we're going to go ahead and start down a little bit too. I think that's our airport straight in front of us. Ah, I can start to hear it now. So let me get their CTAF dialed in. It is 122.7. But I can barely hear it say Auburn.
Orland traffic, that's at 970 Quebec, is entering into a left downwind for runway 33, Orland.
Okay, so that's a plane in front of us. What's that other little one?
That little dot?
Yeah.
That's just a navigation point on the map.
Oh, okay, okay. So how high is the plane that's in front of us?
Sutter County traffic, Eagle 25 Echo Alpha, 5 miles southwest.
He is 600 feet below us.
Oh, okay.
Our traffic, Cessna 0045 Tango is taking off on runway 25, heading straight out to the north. Auburn traffic, views.
Auburn traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is about 8 miles out to the south, inbound, landing Auburn, descending through 3,100. Yeah, he's probably, the plane's probably going in to Auburn for something as well. So the traffic pattern, we have to be at 2,500 feet as the traffic patterns for Auburn. So we only go down another 500 feet.
Okay.
And we'll be at the right height for the airport. Auburn traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is about 6 miles out to the south, inbound, landing Auburn 3,000 feet.
Auburn traffic, right port 650 Charlie, entering left downwind for 25 Auburn. Sutter County traffic, Eagle 25 Echo Alpha 45 to right downwind to 17 Sutter County. Orland traffic, Cessna 970 Quebec on final runway 33 Orland.
Big houses out here.
Yeah, there is. Huge. Like a lot of property to own too, you know, big lot.
Yes.
Where do all these people work?
They
Traffic, Eagle
probably in Sacramento. You know, El Dorado Hills has got quite a few techie businesses and things like that.
Yeah.
Auburn traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is about 5 miles out to the south, inbound, landing Auburn, descending through 2,800 Auburn. So there's 2 other planes in the pattern.
Auburn traffic, right port 6 Bravo Charlie, turning left base 25 Auburn.
But they're both
leaving,
this
right?
guy's gonna turn. This guy's leaving.
Oh, okay. Does it matter which way you come into the landing?
Yes.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
How would you know that?
Most airports are what they call left traffic, so you come in and you have to enter at a 45-degree angle so you can see incoming and outgoing traffic.
Okay.
And then we're right about the altitude we need to be for the pattern. But most airports are all left traffic unless they say on the chart that they're right traffic.
So left means, I'm sorry, I just want to understand that. You come in this way?
So I come in this way, and then everything, you turn to the left for everything. Auburn traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike. We are setting up for a long 45 entry for 25 Auburn, and we're at 2,500 feet, about 3 miles out.
Sutter County traffic, Eagle 25 Echo Alpha, final one.
So we're at a 45 now for the runway, and we're going to maintain this altitude until we get kind of established on what they call a downwind or a base leg.
Okay.
Sloppy 45, but kind of, you know. So now I'm just going to pull the power back and slow us down a little bit.
Auburn traffic, Centauri at 523 and X-ray is about 4 miles northwest. We'll be entering left crosswind for 25 or descending out of 3,500. Auburn traffic.
Auburn traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is on the 45, going to be turning into the downwind at Auburn.
Oh.
Wind. Auburn traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is going into the downwind. Auburn.
Forward traffic, Cessna 927 Quebec is taking runway 33, staying in the pattern from the flow. Auburn traffic, light support 650 Charlie, clearly active. Auburn.
There's a little bit of wind blowing us. Not too bad.
Where did that other plane go?
Back behind us. Auburn traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is in the downwind. Beam the numbers 25. Auburn traffic.
Left crosswind for runway 25, number 2.
We got it slowed down. We're going to go ahead and put in 10 degrees of flaps and trim for that. Auburn traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is turning left base for 25 Auburn. And so now we're in the white arc, and that means where you can slow down and put down more flaps and that kind of stuff.
Traffic, Skyway November 180 is on practice GPS approach runway 20 for 8 miles.
Auburn traffic, Centauri at 523 and X-ray, turning left downwind for runway 25, Auburn.
Sounds like a little kid.
Sutter County traffic, 015 is 5 miles to the west.
Put in some more flaps.
For 17, right traffic, Sutter County. Sutter County traffic, Bonanza 6 Alpha Yankee.
Auburn traffic, Cessna 1191 Mike is turning final for 25 full stop Auburn.
Was that to the 5 miles to the west?
We'll nail in another 10 degrees of flaps because we're pretty high, and we'll pull the power back so we kind of sink down.
November 6 Alpha Yankee is 5 miles, 4.5 miles north 17.
And so now we know we got the runway made, so we're going to just put in the speed brakes.
Copy that. Look out. Federal limit traffic, Pilatus 2 November Golf, we're about 6 miles north of you, 3000 Trent.
Auburn traffic, Centauri at 522 and X-ray, turning left base for runway 25, Auburn.
Sutter County traffic, are you going to do a straight in on that 17, or are you going to get the kind of pattern? Straight in on 17, 6 Alpha Yankee, Sutter County.
Not the prettiest landing, but it worked.
Auburn traffic, Centauri at 522 and X-ray, turning final for runway 25, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Cessna 119, Mike is clearly active.
Airport.
Hey, what?
Helicopter.
No wind, at least down here.
Pretty warm here, huh?
It is. Look, you could buy an airplane.
Sir, contact band, 6 off Yankee, 2 mile, final 17. I don't know if you can see me or not. No, the phone is extended. No problem. Auburn traffic, wait, 46 Bravo, Charlie, departing runway 25, mating pattern, Auburn. Southern County traffic, Bonanza, 6 off Yankee, final 17, center gun. Number 15 is turning base, extended. 1, right now.
See how close we can get. How do we look over there?
Okay.
Auburn traffic, right 46 Bravo, Charlie, left crosswind, 25 Auburn.
Good deal.